Everybody love what they have and what they buy, and sometimes they want you to be part of it. And when we want you to be part of things that we own and we buy and we love so much, sometimes if we wanted to change a little bit here and there, we always wanted our voice to be heard. And thanks to the social media and the videos and all the platforms, our message can be delivered to the right people, to the right place, so everything is okay for us to say what we want, what we think, and especially we really mean it from a legit mind source, not just from something need to be something back in return. So this video is dedicated only to say, let's look after each other as a company and a photographer. Now, of course, all the companies gather a lot of feedbacks, and we improve and we listen and we change this because we listen. But the listening is not really wide enough, you know. Listening from 10 people and reading some emails is not really listening, or seeing some photographers that they don't really do the job well, and because the popularity of it, that's what they need to do. It doesn't matter. I made a video about famous people with a lot of views and subs. It does not mean anything, because nobody knows what's your audience. Nobody knows who is watching your videos, and unfortunately these people are watching these kind of videos are more or less hobbyists / they wanted to waste time / they don't care. And there is a very little group of people that they really watch their certain videos, and the numbers are low. And when the numbers are low, that's mean these are the legit people. If you make the calculation right, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyways, all these advices that I gather around my head, and I say like, hey Leica, we love you, we love your brand. I'm not going to speak on any behalf of any other photographers, because maybe I can speak with my friends and my colleagues that they own actual cameras, because we all have the same platform. But I'm not going to talk behalf of normal photographers own Leica for the collection point of view, or they like to point and shoot from one time to time. I'm talking to real people that they really hit the Leica store from time to time, and they are ongoing with it because they love the company and they're always in touch, they buy, they recommend. So Leica, we love your company so much, and we love your luxury items because this is your target. Luxury is handmade, everything is made in Germany. You have the brand, you have the philosophy, you have the mindset, and this is amazing, and that's what has dragged us as professional photographers, especially me, for example, to your company, because I want always the best of the best. Nothing to do with show off, because at the end sometimes you can see that you create and you make cameras out of labels, like you don't have even your label, like for example the Leica QP, for example the Leica M, the Leica MD, no labels or nothing. That's mean you're really true photography company aiming for real photographers that they really know what they want, product wise, quality wise and performance wise, right? So we don't want you to change so much. We don't want you to go through the race. I was listening the other day to like the YouTube, Facebook group. There is I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. I should check and tell you the name. But he is the CEO, kind of a president thing of the Leica family community thing. He said, we are like catching the trend a little bit, and this is what's happening right now, but this is not really it. Photography, it's not really it now. This is like all the cameras today, it's like a tablet / computer thing now, more than photography, with all these crazy things. Like, of course, all other companies are making specific moves on their camera with their technology to catch the eye and to catch the people's attention, but at the end, you know what happens? They sell the camera, they don't use all these features, because at the end they want either video or they want photo, and they call it a day, and they go to the computer, they spend tons of hours editing, and everything looks absolutely not the same as the way they should have from the first place. But with Leica, we keep things the same like the camera process it in a way. We keep things legit. Why? The glass is high quality, the sensor is amazing, the combination of everything is great. So we don't go like, for example, other companies like Sony and Fuji and this and that, and we shot like, you know, we do the video like in this format and that format, and we go and we tremendously turn it upside down to a different way. Or we don't shoot raw and then we change the whole photo there in a totally different way. You know what I mean? When they say they have the Leica look, they really have the Leica look. In a way, they have the grainyish, the magenta color, it's a little bit more obvious. The way that the softness of the lenses, and they don't really touch it much. Even the black and white, they try to keep the black and white out of the camera. So what my point is, try to stick with your philosophy that stay as real original as you are, and don't really rush things. For example, the Leica SL2. I said we don't need it, but of course, you know, you wanted to process something else to prove the Leica SL. But do you know that other companies, when they make, especially Fuji, when they make the first XT1, when I bought it, you know, before I bought the Leica SL, when I bought the Leica XT1, they had a software, a firmware, right? And then after a few years, they upgraded to a totally brand new software inside, like a firmware, right? And they updated it. It turned to a totally different camera inside. Better autofocus, better this, better that, the image quality. So you can see everything was so sick. And it's like, man, this is not the XT1. I don't want to sell this camera anymore because I thought to go to the XT2 and, you know, to follow up with all these series. But the software turned the camera a brand new camera that I really didn't know that it's the XT1 anymore, right? The Panasonic, you want to catch with the Panasonic. Look at the Panasonic, what they're doing. Video, they are amazing with the video. Like, for example, like the GH4, the GH5, unlimited recording. They have a great, it doesn't matter the sensor. The only thing we care about the output. So if you want to catch up with all these games, it's too difficult. Why? Because these people are making a product all the time to get people attention, and look at the price what they do, and look at this and look at that. So you as Leica, you are taking your time, you are doing your things, and this is what you need to really stay focused on, because you could focus on more on a medium format instead of putting a lot of cameras that you wanted to get rushed to the market without fixing the flaws or the first one. Like, you could really make a really good software for the Leica SL, and it will perform better and better, of course. Not to put like a Leica SL2 and the video is not really good and it's cropped and square, and you know what I mean? So this is a video, is looking after each other, no hate, no nothing. So all I wanted to deliver a message that just think really wisely in these things. I'm not gonna make a list, because this is not going to make it a really interesting video, because this is not a list video. Oh, don't do this, do this. No, this is called a conversation that you really stick with your philosophy. Maybe this only 2 words, that stick with your philosophy, it's a very heavy, there is a lot of heavy meaning behind it. If you think about it really, like, deeply, stick with your philosophy. This is the whole video, like, you know, weight into this like thing. So there's no need to like race for the, like, you know, for the camera genre of, like, you know, the other day the guy from the marketing, I think, or the project manager, he said it's the trend now to have more megapixels. But you can see I made a video before this one about the Leica SL2 production that I created for a client. I didn't really care much. I cropped a little bit, but it doesn't matter, because I crop it also with the Leica SL and it's still the same situation. So you can see there is only so much we can do or crop and have, and we don't need a lot this time, in this day, in this generation. We already fine with a certain number of megapixel, because like how much like crop I'm gonna crop inside the picture, and how many times I'm gonna do it. So each like picture from 100 I'm gonna do it, so then the camera is useless in a way, because we don't need that much. And you know, and this is very much about it. If when it comes to me to think of like what I need to do and how to improve, your minimalistic idea, it's amazing. stick with it. Also, think about this deeply. Your minimalistic idea, it's amazing. So everything I'm saying is like hints, but if you think deeply about it, it's like you really don't need to go after all these companies, you know? Look at Fuji, they're doing their own medium format and they don't care about anybody else because they're not racing for anybody, because nobody's actually making medium format in that genre beside Hasselblad, right? So they tremendously not racing for the medium format generation at all. So you can see they're doing their own thing and they're not looking at, you know, and these people are new in the market in a way. Sony is a new in a way for the video department with the small camera that they're making and they keep fixing, and it's a joke. So we don't want Leica and us as photographers, we love this company, to become this kind of a normal company. It's not luxury anymore. It's not like somebody we are proud of. The other day also heard the guy from the Leica family community social thing, I'm not sure what's his name. He said, think of a Leica smartphone. Now, I don't want to break bad news, but do you know Red? Red, it's a big camera company, cinematic kind of in the industry, well known in that department. They tried to enter the smart market and they wanted to make a phone, and it failed tremendously. So I don't want to say, of course, you're gonna maybe succeed, of course, and maybe you will fail. Let's be realistic, right? But don't enter a genre is not really your specialty. I know like it's a camera company and they want to embed it in a smartphone, but people already have a mindset, and you can see if you want to race with a phone, this is like, man, you need to be like I don't know what for you to get people's attention beside the best 3 companies already out there running the market without any hesitation. So think about not to go to this direction, which I don't really, you know, it's like, okay, what do you, it's not, I'm not managing anything, right? I'm just saying, and I don't work for nobody, right? So I'm not getting paid to say anything like this, or I'm not getting commission, or I don't run the stock market, nothing like that. So, but you can see from another company that actually more capable of making maybe the hit, because everybody love video, right? Everybody takes selfie, they filter it, it's gone. Where is the Leica if it's going to be a Leica lens, right? Or a Leica smartphone. So, but people are more interested in the video department. So when they are interested in the video department, Red say, let's make our Red camera phone into this, into that, and we may, you know, mix it with the family of the real Red cameras. People went crazy about it at the beginning. The price tag was so high, the phone was awful, and they killed the project. And this is really bad for a company to start a project and kill it before you even see the light. So today you can see everybody taking selfies, they filter it right away. They take a nice photo, they go with the filters. So the meaning of the photo on a smartphone, it's gone. So once, but when you shoot with your Leica M, Leica SL, with the Leica Q, you have a meaning. Why? Because the file process amazingly, it goes through the amazing lens, and there is so much you can do with the cell phone. And don't forget, you are using a software is not belonging to you, you are using a software belong to a company, and this and that. So the Leica thing, it's gone. Think about it again. It's a project, but think about it again. I don't know. I don't see it really. I don't really. But for me, I don't think it's something exclusive or something special. Especially these days, they're making like crazy number of megapixels on a phone that it's crazy. Nobody needs anyway. What else can I point as how to improve Leica and your campaigns? I said it before and I will say it again. Try to keep your campaigns, your advertising in a very different way this time. I know there is a new person is taking the head of the department of the global campaign. His name is Andrew. Hopefully he will make a great job. I'm in touch with him from time to time. So hopefully the philosophy of like how they market their cameras and how they actually like give the message to other photographers about their new product, be a little bit more on a really good scale. I'm not gonna say like a crazy high end, I'm not gonna say crazy high low, because nobody's gonna actually reach both of them, no matter how much money you have, no matter how many dreams you have to own a Leica. So you need to keep it middle high, not high, not low, middle high. So people will actually look up to it as it's real a deal, especially when you really touch your voice to the right people that they really wanted to own the system, or they're already in the industry in photography, especially if you're targeting street photographers or video photographers or fashion photographers or portrait photographers. Your cameras are capable of doing amazing things. And this is when you come to the play and make your strategic moves, how you do these things, with which people, and how you target it. I think the advertising these days, you don't need so many people to advertise your product on your behalf. Do things by your own, in the house, the way you make your own cameras, the way you make your own lenses in the house, and you make all these amazing limited edition things. Do your advertising and your marketing, because if you are capable of doing amazing products, you are capable of doing amazing marketing. Listen to very unique people, listen to different strategies, look at edgy things, look at the unnormal things, because you don't want normal family in your situation, because at the end you're not going to target the right people. You're going to just target people dreaming to have the camera and they will never have it. So you're targeting people with no potential. You wanted to have more marketing strategy, so people will come to you and say like, I saw this, with that, I want that. You know what I mean? Some people, like, you know, they say like, I want the same set as this person. So you can see, like, out of my recommendation, so many people bought the Leica SL, and I didn't even work for nobody. I didn't even say nothing. You know what I mean? Like, the comments are amazing, the emails are amazing. I met some people bought the Leica SL. I have 2 people actually want me to buy the camera for them, and it's crazy journey. It's a crazy journey. So you can see that from recommendation, people listen, because sometimes when you talk to people normally, they will relate it to you, but commercial, it's not going to go anywhere. So you don't want people with TVs and you put your product into it, because at the end your product is already amazing. You can see my video is not listed as you have to do this, do that. No, it's very looking after each other, live conversation. You can see there's no edit, no nothing, and you can see it's very legit from the heart. That say there is a lot of meaning of what I say in this video that really can give you a very, very different understanding of how we really like your company to be. If you listen to this video maybe one more time, so maybe you will actually collect the dots that maybe it got skipped or it didn't go through. And this is very much about it. As us professional photographers, we always love our gear, and this is when we produce more. There is people actually buy a camera just for clicks, and they just want a photo, like, you know, like a photojournalist or a documentary thing. Or some people actually do weddings and events. They just want a photo, man. They don't care about anything else. This is the people will never like own Leica, that's for sure. And this is the people will never appreciate something called a camera or a photography in general. But the people will understand photography, they love photography, they will appreciate the moment of having amazing photo. They know where to go and they dig deep inside it. And this is when it comes amazing to us to say, we love you as a company. That's why we still buy your camera. That's why we still make videos informative and help out people. I help so many people and recommended your product to others without anything back in return. That's mean it's love and passionate about, first of all, photography. Second of all, I love the camera that I'm with you know, the company as well. So everything is actually legit. And when it's legit, people understand it and they say like, this is not bullshit, this is real legit, I'm on board. Why? Because it's a real person speaking about something that there's nothing back from them or from them. So you know what I mean? So this is called a win-win situation. Hopefully this video, it's a little bit of it's different. and got the point. And also, maybe some people agree with me, maybe some people disagree with me, because everybody used to normal things. It's like, dear XX company, I want this, I want that, I want 17,000 buttons, I want autofocus like no tomorrow, I want this, I want that. This is all crazy. Just stick with your philosophy again. Stick with your philosophy, because you're doing good from the beginning. Just don't go through the race of everybody else, because once everybody go right, you are not any difference. But once everybody go right and you say like, wait a minute, let me go left and I will do my own thing, and people will notice. All the people in the line for the right side, they will look on the left side. It's like, why there's like 20 people there and we are like 100 here? What's going on? And then they start shifting. So some people say like, no, I want anything. And these people say like, we want the exclusive, and the exclusive only on the left side, for example. And this is when they get curious. So you don't want to do everybody's else is doing, because it will never make you special anymore. And today we don't need more, we need less, but we need it very fine. You're making amazing cameras, like limited edition cameras and all these amazing things that people die to buy and own and this and that. Look at your camera company. Everybody collect your cameras. They don't use it, they collect it. So you're doing great things. Keep that philosophy. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ramsey Spencer. Please check my work that I produce with this amazing Leica camera company at ramseyspencer.com, ramsino.com, Experto TV, and my Instagram, Ramsey Spencer. And that's pretty much about it. As me, as a passionate photographer, love my job first and love my camera second. This is a very legit video that I hopefully give a point to not just the company, also to photographers, that it's all about the camera at the end. And when you have amazing camera that you love, you will produce amazing work. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of really great cameras out there beside the technical computing tabletish thing. You know, you need minimalistic. Photography is all about capturing the moment, not going crazy with something you have and there is so many things inside it that you think you will get the shot, and at the end you will end up using your phone. That's called a failure. You want something you really love, because once you have something you really love, you will do magic with it, and you know how to operate it really quickly. You know how to do the right thing the right way, not go through it and look at it like, what do I need to do again? White balance. Where is it? Okay, where do I need to do it? Autofocus. I need to make the group there. What do I need to do again? I forgot. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.